Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, I'm Eric, and today it's going to be a quick one. Going to talk about some playoff hockey, and I got three random packs. So we got Series 1 from last year, 2019-2020. We got Series 1 from this year, and we got a Series 2. All of them hobby, so obviously, you're looking for some big names. This one, you're looking for the Hughes brothers, so Jack and Quinn Hughes. That's, I think, the big pulls out of these. This one, it's Lafreniere. That's the big hit. So obviously looking for a big hobby exclusive out of that. And then this one, Kaprizov, Stützle, anybody like that. We got a couple guys all from this year. Keegan Kolesar, Alexander Romanov, and Ilya Sorokin. Sorokin, why do I screw that up every time? All those teams, they're still in the playoffs. I know. Right? Vegas broke my heart as an Avalanche fan. Happens. Not going to lie to you guys. Not the greatest time in my life. Really thought Colorado was going to go all the way. They just didn't want to play a full 60 minutes. And I think they just get afraid to throw the body a little bit. They just need a little bit more grit. They put in... why am I blanking on his name? Logan O'Connor. He was throwing his body around, looking awesome out there, but just not enough guys kind of consistently doing that. But somebody I did find, I watched a couple highlights the other night and watched some of the games. That boy right there, Alexander Romanov, for the Canadians, he laid a big hit on somebody. And that's what you got to do in the playoffs. You got to lay some big hits. You got to make those guys think, by game 3, game 4, game 5, do I have that extra, couple seconds? Do I have that half second? Is this guy going to run through me if I don't get rid of the puck? If I'm just kind of trying to dump and chase it, is that going to really work for me? You got to make them feel every little bit. Keegan Kolesar's obviously played very well for Golden Knights. Sorokin, he's been in and out with Varlamov and that whole thing. And then you're like, Eric, you don't even have anything to represent the Tampa Bay Lightning, which kind of true. But not for card wise, but for the jersey. I am wearing a Gabriel Forche, a Moncton Wildcats jersey, who is a prospect of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Played for the Syracuse Crunch this year and everything else. 30 games, put up like 10 points. So first a little bit of AHL action in a weird season. It's not too bad. You guys have seen me open up a lot of Series 2, so we're going to start there. See what we can get. So this came out of hobby boxes. You're talking 24 packs. You're talking typically 6 Young Guns per box, not including the exclusives and all that stuff. So could still have a big hit here, but we'll have to wait and see. Kind of be the case for all of these, but playoffs are good. Montreal somehow pulls off the Game 3 win in overtime. Just Carey Price, the guy's just playing like he's just playing out of his mind. We got Seth Jones, we got Jesper Bratt, we got Tyler Bertuzzi, and there's our hit. So it's a Miro Heiskanen. That's the suit variation. Not the hit you're looking for, but it is a hit. We got Jonathan Quick. His days are probably numbered down there. Marcus Peterson, get Joel Eriksson Ek, and then Leon Draisaitl, the most awkward commercial of all time. If you guys know the Tim Hortons commercial where they have the Edmonton Oilers fan, and she says that Leon Draisaitl is the best in the league, and that everyone knows it. I like Leon Draisaitl. If you're an Oilers fan, though, I'm assuming you're going to say somebody else on that team, probably wearing, has a number 9 on their jersey. It's just followed by a 7 in Connor McDavid. That'd probably be who you're saying is the best in the league, not Leon Draisaitl. It's the most awkward. I don't know who they have that make up these lines and stuff. It's so awkward. But Miro Heiskanen, so big Dallas Stars guy. Played really good in the playoffs last year. Kind of had his coming out party. All of Dallas had a really hard go to get better this year. but people really like him. I think one of the coaches over there last year said like that he's going to eventually win the Norris, or he's going to be up for the Norris, definitely a few times throughout his career, because that's how good this guy is. I did actually pull one of his young guns on a previous episode, so that's kind of exciting. But yeah, so we're going to go... We'll go Series 1 from last year for our second pack. Don't know why I ever tried doing this, but like I said, playoffs been good. Obviously, your Tampa, by the time you guys are watching this, I don't know. Actually, this will be on Saturday. So it's going up Saturday. So I'm recording this Friday night. I guess you guys will watch it. Maybe you watch it later on. Can the Islanders, can they shut down Tampa Bay, who just has 12 players, it feels like, on that ice? And I know they're playing by the rules with the cap situation, but the NHL has to figure that out, because they shouldn't have that to be an option. Tyler, we got... that's very fitting. We got Braden Point, UD game jersey with the Stanley Cup. What's the chances? Brendan Dillon and Duncan Keith. So do I have... Is that going to fit in here? I know that's going to fit in there. I don't think I have any oversized. Come on. There we go. Bam. The UD game jersey for Braden Point. I was just trashing his boys for the Lightning. But there you go. That's, like I said, that's it's just, like I said, when you get Kucherov back, I understand they're playing by the rules, but to get a guy that's literally a $9 million a year player, and he's worth every penny of it, because that's how good he is, and he doesn't count towards your cap, that is so huge. Like, you've seen it in other series with just like a really good player, right? You're losing to Mark Scheifele, and for Winnipeg, you're losing John Tavares, to a lesser extent, Colorado, because of something for him being stupid. Nazem Kadri, they lost him. When you lose a big guy off your roster that is worth that much, it's hard to kind of replace that in the playoffs. And they don't have to just worry about replacing that. No, though, they just got him. They just got him to add on to the rest of the roster that is just out there. So we did get a young gun. Young gun's coming up. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, this is obviously probably one of my quicker videos. If you guys like the quicker videos, I don't tell you, I ramble on a lot. It's probably not going to be a whole lot of them. This was 3 packs, and we're still going to be like over 10 minutes probably here. It's the way I operate. But I'm really excited. Like I said, obviously I would have rather Colorado be in the playoffs still, not Vegas. I hate Vegas. I like some of the players. I like Patrick. I like Mark Stout. I appreciate, I respect those guys, but love Flower. Obviously, I used to have the paper from him when he was playing the Q, and then he played obviously for Team Canada. Those bright yellow pads coming out, that was so cool. That was as a guy that played goalie, that's all I wanted, was to kind of be something like a Marc-Andre Fleury, not even close to being as athletic or flexible. My play style wasn't anywhere near the same as even how he played, but I just loved the pads, and that's kind of what I think drew me to goalie. We got the Wild, Darnell Nurse. Go to the back. We got Larry Zeller. We got Nikita Zaitsev. We got Jean-Gabriel Pageau. Didn't realize he's putting up some crazy numbers for the Islanders. I think he's they had him up for the Conn Smythe, because that's how good he's been. I think he's got 10 points or 12 points in 14 games or something crazy like that. We got Christian Dvorak. And we got one more card. I'm going to ramble on for another minute before you guys get to see what is the last card here. Like I said, I've really enjoyed the playoffs. It's going to be hard to... The one thing I liked about Montreal, and now I don't know if Montreal will be able to continue doing this. This is obviously kind of ridiculous. But the big thing that Vegas was able to do against Colorado is slow them down. The big thing with Montreal is just they have a lot of young guys that are quick and whatever. But they don't really focus on that running gun offense. I don't find as much as like a Colorado does. So I think they might be able to do it. And obviously Carey Price just he put up 43 saves or something like that tonight against Vegas, including overtime. He's playing like the best goalie in the world. And anyone that's ever kind of said that Carey Price is garbage, any Montreal fans who said that in the past, you're all imbeciles. There's no reason to think that, but everyone's got their own opinion, I guess. So the last card, it's a young gun. We're talking a defenseman. So we can see it's not that defenseman back there, not Romanov. It's going to be for the Blackhawks. Nicholas Bodine. So there we go. The last one is a young gun. And why do I feel like I haven't actually hit a Nicholas Bodine? Oh, because this is Series 1. Oh. Did they fix the corners? So I've been down on Series 1. Obviously, Lafreniere being the one big card. Bowen Byram's obviously really good. I've pulled quite a few Bowen Byram. But the big issue I had with the hobby boxes were the corners. I've got Lafreniere that I pulled out of a random pack, and it's got rounded corners. Like, it's drives me nuts to see a production card that kind of has that issue. But Nicholas Bodine, I don't think I actually had him, so it's not a bad little break. Like I said, there's no portraits like this Max Domi that I have beside me. No random crappy cards. Like I said, obviously the suit variation, it's not for everybody, but that's it's not a bad card for sure. At Braden Point, the guy's probably, I guess it depends. If they win it all, you might be able to give him the Conn Smythe. I don't know. Like I said, if it all depends on, I guess, who wins it. And then Nicholas Bodine. So we got a defenseman and we got a young gun for the last card. So like I said, appreciate you guys watching. I do have coming up Prism. Find one autograph or memorabilia card in this blaster. It's probably going to be a crappy memorabilia card. Might be an autograph. You never know. But we get 6 packs, 4 cards per pack. I'm going to be opening up 2 of those coming up. Probably release that on something like Tuesday or Wednesday. But make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. If you guys ever want to go check out old episodes, I've opened a ton of hockey. I've opened a ton of football and basketball, especially when it comes to like hoops and stuff. Opened a lot of hoops. So, make sure you guys check that out for sure. And for Eric from the bench. Oh, stop. Podcast. When you're listening to this, Saturday, might be coming out Sunday. I'm going to attempt to get Trevor to record a podcast. I think it's only right. I think it should happen. So keep an eye out for that. If you guys want to go check out past podcasts, we've got a bunch on them on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, where's the other? Stitcher, Google Podcasts, where all these places, anywhere you find a podcast, you guys can find it there. You can also find it here on YouTube. But yeah, make sure you guys do that. I just already hit 15 minutes on this almost. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. For Eric from the bench, I'm going to stop rambling on for the 4,000th time. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.